And welcome to Sunday Murktide. This time, not Modern, but Legacy. We are playing Force of Will, Days, Wasteland, Ponder, Brainstorm, the Forbidden cards. Extremely strong, extremely fun. That I don't often get to play on the channel. My last two Sunday Murktide Modern did not go very well, so I'm decided to just change things a bit this time and go into Legacy. Now, Psychic Frog is one of the strongest cards at the moment, and it sees a couple of different builds. One is the one with the Reanimate and the new Miracle Troll. They reanimates Atraxa. Oh, but this version instead is more mid-rangey. We're playing Tamio. We're playing Murktide. Because Murktide doesn't see playing the other version, so it's mostly just this with just more aggressive. There's even a Delver version, but I like more the I don't know, I like more Tamio than Delver. Tamio is both a card advantage engine and a very good with Brainstorm. It doesn't see basically just any play modern anymore. Probably mostly because it dies to Flage. But in Legacy, we have Brainstorm that can kind of like, you just attack with Tamio a bunch, and then when your opponent tries to kill it, you just Brainstorm your response to flip it. And that is definitely a powerful play. That's mostly it. The rest of the deck is cards you probably already have seen in other decks. Legacy is very fun, and I'll play Legacy this weekend at Four Seasons and next weekend at the Eternal weekend. I'm more certainly playing my green-black deck, but I always love to play some blue decks. Hello, Derek. Good afternoon. For me, it's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. in the morning. I just woke up, got a coffee, and turn on Streamlabs, Magical Line. Here we are. Lands and spells. Let's go. Guten Morgen. Good morning, good morning. What are we facing? Planesgo. I don't see Planesgo that much. Do I have basic Swamp in my deck? I do. It's not that bad to do that, but I'll just go Island. I don't even want to go Island Tamio. That's actually interesting. Because Island Tamio is bad to plow, because I can't defend it with Brainstorm. I think given that I have enough lands here, I'm gonna go Underground Sea Thoughtseize. They wasteland me, it's okay. You might be your Lantern Layer? Yeah. Let's see what they're up to. Okay, they have the plow. Back to basics. Interesting. Alright, thankfully I didn't fetch this swamp, this Blossom Mire, so they can get me a swamp. Well, all these cards are... I say all these cards are good, I really mean it, honestly. The strongest card is probably Teferi, so I'm taking that. Back to basics is also no joke. I'll just search for a new PC going. I think I found it. I go Tamio and pass. So what happens here is that my opponent doesn't plow end of turn, plows in their main phase, so that I go Brainstorm and they go Dress Down in response. They go Dress Down now, interesting. I think I do want to go Brainstorm now and flip my Planeswalker. Also, Force of Will is really good here. So, Tamio flips. Dress Down resolves, you draw a card, and it's your turn. And if you go back to basics, I'll go Force Pitch. Probably Brainstorm. Playing as the control deck, I think I want to keep all of the forces that I have, so I'll pitch Brainstorm, yeah. I'll go Bomb, and I'll pass. Top of the deck is a push. You're building 4-color Beansy Legacy? Alright. Oh, oi. Narset. Narset's good. Let me go survey land, because I want to find a blue card to pitch to force here. Same push as if I didn't shuffle. And then I'm gonna go bomb. Draw a card. Island? Oh, that's a good island, but when I said island, I meant blue card. So I do it in response to bomb, so I also exile Narset. Not that it's relevant. But. Fresh cut? Yeah, I cut my hair yesterday. Okay. Okay. I think with my Tamio, I want to go to Emblem here. And I don't want to play a Tamio. It's getting plowed regardless. Maybe it's better to plow this, though, than like a Murktide or things like that. Hola, Daniel. Okay. I'm kind of all in on this Nars, this Tamio. In Legacy, I mean, they get a prismatic ending, I guess. I hope they don't have it. What does the Ponder do? They don't shuffle. Oh no. Is this Narset? Ponder into Ponder. So probably a fetch and end, and they just kept Ponder of the three. They shuffled this time. They're looking for a prismatic ending. No, don't find it. Oh, come on, you found it? Oh no. It's real bad. Maybe I was not supposed to force the back to basics. I don't know. Alright, we got nothing. I could have minused and get Brainstorm back, or Thoughts is back. Wow, Teferi as well? Jeez. Yeah, maybe that was actually the best line. Minus Nars, minus Tamio, get Thoughtseize, Thoughtseize you, take the plow away, play Tamio. But like, I don't know, they didn't have an answer to Tamio earlier. But they clearly found it with that Ponder Shuffle. It is what it is. I'm gonna make it 3-3, honestly. Like, it's just impossible that I don't kill it, so might as well just make it as little as it can. 4-mana 3-3 flyer. Let's go. Hmm. Look, I think I don't want to play anymore. Play anymore. I don't want to play anymore with the opponent. Next game. Next game. What do we have? Borrower, Shoulder Edict, Force of Negation, Barrogoyf. Taking out all the push? Yeah, all the push. Wasteland's also bad, honestly. Does to Memory do anything? Not really. No Force Speech Merc. Fortunately, my opponent had a card in play that is of a very high power level. Teferi Time Reveler. It used to be good in Modern as well, back in the days. Now I got power crept. But in Legacy, power level stays. It's harder to power creep Legacy. Funnily enough. Actually, it's too many removal spells in this list. I have like Dismember. I don't think the one life should matter that much. Any tips for a modern player trying to learn Legacy? Well, watch all my Legacy videos. There's infinite of them. The heuristics are kind of always the same. You don't know Teferi. Teferi is a static ability that's very powerful that says players don't play Magic anymore. Sorry, your opponent doesn't play Magic anymore. They play a game where you can only do things in your main phase 1 or 2. Which makes Magic much more boring. No, but yeah, I mean, usually the best way to learn Legacy is to just gather a bunch of friends and proxy the powerful decks. Because it's really expensive. So you don't want to start buying cards at random. Actually, not f6. Yeah. Should I plow if they go for sorry, should I force if they go plow? If they go ending, I force for sure. Force of will. Yeah, they're gonna go force of will. I want to pitch borrower because I want to art cast force of negation here. What do you think about ponder unban? Oh yeah, totally. I think they should do it. Sure. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ponder instead of brainstorm shuffle because I don't actually have that much to shuffle era like Thoughtseize because this one is taking a fairy. You should play ponder in Belcher. I remember there was preordained in Belcher and I found it extremely bad. So I think no, I think you don't even play ponder. Man, what's that hand? How can I beat it? Uh, pal. Alright, wait a second. If I take Plow, I can't double removal spell. Man, this matchup seems horrific. Horrific. So they go ending, I go force pitch brains. Man, I never win. Should I go brains? No, I shouldn't. Would Ponder be enough to make Delver playable? I mean, Ponder combined with a bunch of bands, sure, maybe we can try. You see a Flage in Modern, which is, very, very good. I think I keep on defending Frog with all I have. I need to draw spells though, porca boia. I can't draw lands. If I draw lands, I can't win. Another frog, come on, another frog. Va a cagare. And first match, definitely tough matchup. The opponent just came prepared, a million removal spells. There's not much you can do. That's where you need an unfair plan. That's where you need Reanimate and Entomb. So that your opponent just has a million removal spells, you just don't care. You go Atraxa, and you win. So, taking the route of a mid-range plan is good maybe against the mirror match, but it's bad against those mono removal spell decks. Historically, mono removal spell deck just fold to unfair strategies. So if you do fair, they win. If you do unfair, they lose. That's kind of like how's Legacy been? Actually, control right now in Legacy isn't in a good place because there's a lot of unfair. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of removal spell. There were already a lot, and then they printed Static Prison, which is so good. Even Galvanic Discharge, there's really no problem killing a 5 or a 6 toughness card in turn 4 or 5. Alright, let's go round 2. My hand's nice, very nice. This is the type of hand that, sure, maybe I'm going a basic island here, yeah, because I can't, get wastelanded out of being able to play any spell. Legacy might not even get any bans, honestly. The metagame in Eternal Week in America was super balanced, with barely one Dimir deck making the top 8. So we'll see what happens in the European Eternal Weekend, but I don't think they need to ban anything in Legacy. I was of the thought that Frog should have been banned, but I play a deck that always beats this type of decks, the green black credit control, and I'm sure other people also do because the deck doesn't win all the time like advertised. No bans for the Mystic Forge deck. The Mystic Forge deck, I said one good tournament. Let people play Nurod. Let people play Void Mirror. Let people play, I don't know, Collector Oof. Come on. One good tournament. Wait a second before banning. What is this? Okay, if you want to ban Frog, honestly, I would have got behind you because it's been so long since, the Dimir decks are winning. So it makes sense. The Mystic Forge deck is one good tournament. I have yesterday, you just a friend of mine just screenshot it, turned to Void Mirror, opponent conceded. Allora, they're doing this. Let's think about it. Reanimator to be banned. Whatever. I don't know. Sure, I mean, it's a good card. It's a good card, but I mean, it's been there forever. And again, the tournament seemed very balanced for me. I think you should only ban when something goes extremely bad, like Modern right now, with every deck having the One Ring. Every winning deck. That's the problem. Anyway, so Reanimate on Troll. What do I do? 'Cause I could force, but Troll is not like the end of the world. I can flip Tamio next turn and eat an attack. Center Nexus? I mean, it's a land. You have Wasteland. It's fine. I understand it's a good card. I understand it's a good deck, but it's okay. It's okay. 1 second before banning. Talk about other stuff before talking about bans. That's why I had the ban message banned for so long. Anyway, I think I want to let this resolve. This may be wrong, but also I don't like to force under days. Top and draw. Wasteland. Cosa facciamo qui? I think not much. Is it reasonable? Is it reasonable to not do much? And maybe I definitely could have. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played this deck in a long time, so I don't know how to behave too well against Troll. Maybe I was supposed to force. Allora. Let's try and play Bowmaster in response to the Brainstorm. I think it's really important that you play around days when you can. Not saying I could have, but when you can. Also, Reanimator deals you 6 damage, so, you know. It's not free. Like, this troll is not free. It comes at a cost of 6 life, so you can maybe lose the race. And this is maybe the problem of Del Tamio. It's a little bit, like, you know, it's probably not gonna do much this game. He can't really attack now with a troll. And now I can give flying to the frog. Funny enough, Bowmaster was a card that people wanted banned in Legacy, and now nobody plays it anymore. Okay. How about I go double Wasteland, give the frog flying. I think it's the best way to turn on fly. I think it's good if you develop a mindset of before asking for ban, just try to think, is the deck actually that good, or was it just a good tournament? Can I hate it? You know, it's just a lot of questions that you should ask yourself. Okay, my opponent kills the frog. Is it finally time I go force? I think so. Actually, yeah, I think so. Again, I want to play around days, so I'm gonna Wasteland then crack a clue. That way I flip Tamio too. So yeah, at the end of the day, this force, I could have gone to reanimate, but I think, yeah. Alright, now I force him back. Va bene. Do I want to draw now? Is there anything I can draw? They have mana floating. They're playing around days very well. So I think I should just pass priority. Va bene, let's go combat. I keep on attacking with this, even though it's not that the value is that good. Keep a wastelanding. Because the point I can't really attack, so I have lands and I have Tamio clues. Main board Flusterstorm. No, they don't play Flusterstorm in Legacy. They play Days. That, thank you for the 3rd month. Welcome. Do I play Commander? I play Dual Commander. I have some videos of that format. You can check them on both on my Andrea Mengucci YouTube video and Mango's Workshop. I only play 1 versus 1. I don't play multiplayer. See, my opponent floating and acting when they had mana in pool played around me top decking days. That's actually a very good play by my opponent. No eyes in the deck. What's eyes? Eyes of Gormos? You don't understand English. Finita qui allora. GG. Or as they say in Spain, GG. Do I crack a clue? Nah, let's keep on playing around days. I played around days the whole game. There's no real reason not to. I'm winning this game. I'm just drawing 2 cards a turn with Tamio. Adelbert would have likely won this game. I mean, if he flipped. Oh, Oculsus. You want to play Oculsus? Maybe. Maybe it's not a bad idea. I don't know. Ooh, pushy pushy. Does nothing. Am I preparing for some tournament? Yes. I'm preparing. So tomorrow, it's the 4th season. It's the modern tournament. Sorry, the modern. The tournament weekend I love to do the most. On Friday, I play Vintage, Team Trios. On Saturday, I play Pre-Modern. On Sunday, I play Legacy. And then there's a tournament weekend the next week, which is going to be Vintage on Sunday and Legacy on Saturday. So, lots of magic. Alright, chat. Here, I could technically crack another clue and flip Tamio. But honestly, I just want to keep on drawing 2 cards versus 1. Like, I just have a Phyrexian Arena over here. GL? Yeah. Last 4 season, I top 8'd. I finished 1st in Swiss. We were, I don't know, 9 rounds of Swiss, so over 300 players. Is the ring fine in Legacy? Yeah, for sure. It's a 4-drop. Very fine. Wow, opponent moves? Opponent, are you moving? I guess they understood that this game is not really going too far away if I draw 2 cards a turn. I wonder why they moved. Can you win this? Can you win this race? I'm gonna go push. I think I'm gonna go double days on this push. You can go days back. This is your window to days me back. And maybe I was supposed to not crack the clue because I could have seen this coming. Let's see if you days. I think you'll days this. No? You never had days? Alright. Two. Play more. Guten Morgen. Alright, my opponent is a very low life. I really have no interest in except just doing this and passing. They can't attack me back. So once again they have to stay back. This was like a force. Well, I bounced 2 lands. Force would have been much better. Alright, opponent conceded. Yeah, the orc won me the game. Maybe my opponent forgot of his existence and just brainstormed sorcery speed. Maybe if they were more careful with it. Allora, I'm on the draw, so days is not great. What else do I want to cut? I think on the draw also Kaito's not great. I want to have all my removal spells, because if you don't kill Frog, you lose on the spot. Kind of Wasteland. I don't really know what I'm doing. Maybe it's too many removal spells. But it's like, if you don't kill the Frog, you just lose. You just straight up lose. Yeah, alright. On the draw, no Barrogoyf. I mean, I don't have a second land, but I have infinite interaction, so even if I miss land drops, I'll play Magic even without lands. That's the beauty of old Magic. You don't need to hit your land drop. You can play without lands for a few turns and still not fall too far behind. Ivan, hola. 29 months. Thank you, thank you. Go raise him a response. I don't care. This play is historically bad. Maybe they just need to protect their frog. Yeah, I guess I'll force the frog. Barrogoyf, force troll. Okay, let's take the Barrogoyf. If I go frog, I have to force. I have Fear Macabre in case they have a reanimation card on top. I probably go frog here. I just force pitch Merc. Now we go reanimate. Nice. That's obviously the downside of playing cards like reanimate. Is you just fall to sideboard. But it's fine. It was a 1-for-1. It's not the end of the world. As I said, no land, but it's really not a problem. Like, and this is the beauty of old Magic. Mana curve is so cheap that you kind of fight the variance of lands. Whenever people just praise the new formats, I'm like, nah, man, you get color screwed, you get mana screwed. In these formats, it's just so nice. You get to play with one land and just load on spells, which is much more exciting than lands. But yeah, attack and pass. Also, obviously, you just play little lands too, so, you know, or you play Ponder and Brainstorm. It's very fun. And don't get me wrong, I am playing a different deck in Legacy. I'm playing like a green black, green black deck. So it's not like I'm playing these type of decks anymore. But the reason why I gave up on blue decks in Legacy is I played like 3 or 4 seasons in a row where I just did poorly. I just did not win. And I decided to change things because I think that whenever you don't win, you have to change things around. So I decided to, ban blue from my decks. And it's working. Similarly to how in the other formats, I decided to just embrace harder decks. In Pioneer, for example, play Junk Sacrifice instead of the classic shitty Rakdos that I was always playing. Just embrace changes. It's not doing anything. Why don't you surveil? I don't understand. What's this Sewer? Oh, because you want to put something in a graveyard, I guess. You're going to go Brainstorm. Oh. You just basically use it as a spell. Because that deck can do the Brainstorm, put a creature on top, and then mill it. What's my standard deck these days? I'm not really playing standard. I built a mono black demons deck on Magic Arena and went from bronze tier 4 to bronze tier 2. Actually, today I was planning to go for a walk and play some Magic Arena on my phone. I'm just playing that deck. Wait, did you just brainstorm? You just graveyarded brainstorm? What? How? You have a 4s and probably 2 bad cards in it. How do you graveyard brainstorm there? That's a very suspicious play. Do you know I have Orc in my hand, opponent? Sure. No, I guess they don't. Because otherwise you wouldn't play Borrower there. Can I draw land? No, I'm in. Kinda good at discard here. What do I discard? I think like a removal spell, like Puddle Push. Like, look how beautiful it is. It's turn 6. I'm like, I don't have lands. Oh, force. Huh. So here, what can happen is I go force, my opponent goes forces back. I think it's okay. I'll go force pitch. Yeah, Murktide, and then I go force pitch Frog. Because they have to force a negation, and it doesn't matter about days. I don't have days, but they don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about Pioneer. I'm talking about when there was the Ars Regional Championship Pioneer. All right, so put us 2 cards in, and now we only have 3. It's not that we have that much more, but you know, this is the difference. They made 3 land drops, whereas we didn't. All right, now I can go for the Frog. I don't want to waste land. I have clues, so colorless mana. Actually, I use it a lot. Why can't I force instead of the orc? Super marginal. Mostly force and negation exiles my force. So I have 1 more card in the graveyard, but doesn't matter. All right, trigger the orc. Doo, doo, doo. 14. You shuffle? No, you didn't shuffle. So I guess you found like a push. We force of will, you lose the life when you cast it, so it doesn't have any difference there. Push. Va bene. Honestly, that was the reason to maybe hold Murktide. Maybe a more expert pilot would have pitched Frog instead of Murktide because of push. But then like push goes on Orc, which is and Tamio, so it's not that. Yeah. But you know, Murktide kills. Pithing Needle. Man, I just hate Pithing Needle so much. I think it's such a weak card. I see now everyone in Legacy playing Pithing Needle. I'd be like, oh, I named the One Ring. But like, it's card disadvantage. You can't afford to do that. And now, like, what are you naming? What are you even naming? Remember, chat, when you play a card that doesn't have an immediate impact, you're losing a card. And a card where you named this? You didn't even name the backside? A card is just worth so much. You draw 1 card per turn. If you wasted your turn to play Pithing Needle, you're down a card. And yeah, I don't know. I really hate it. I get it. When you have Urza Saga, you play cards like that. Sure. It's terrible when you draw it, but it's okay for you if you have it. So basically, like, this is just a general rule of thumb. Like, Pithing Needle sucks. Again, there's spots where you do it. Like, I don't know, you play Vintage and in Bazaar, and you win. Push there. Okay. You know, okay, I think I'm gonna crack a clue. I hope that, you know, with my streams, I share some light on how to evaluate cards in a better way. Like the less surgical needle, you know, cards like that you put in your deck, a more ego. The less cards that you trade for nothing, the more likely you are to win. By the way, it's beautiful how, you know, this game we had like 1 land on turn 6, and now we drew like a bunch of lands. And, we're actually flooding. Mana Screw is really, really good in Legacy. Reanimate Orc. Va bene. See, now Reanimate is not that good. I can't Reanimate Troll. Yeah, every time, as you said, every time your opponent brings in Surgical in a mid-range matchup, you should tell them that they should watch Mango video. That whatever they're doing in their free time is not good. I'm gonna go Dark Betrayal. Because if you go to a tournament, might as well study a bit and watch the videos. Against Unearth, okay, but on Unearth, you mentioned the card. Like not, I don't know, mirror match of blue-black Murktide without Unearth. Allora, first thing first, I need to attack. And then I go Brainstorm. What's important in Legacy, you have to remedy your own card. Don't remedy the opponent card. Because if you remedy the opponent card, I go Borrower or put it back in my hand. Important lesson here, because sometimes people mess that up. You're gonna watch all 3 green-black cradle videos. Bravo, bravo. Go Brainstorm. I'm gonna flip Tamiya now. Back. I don't know, honestly, these cards are not great. I'm gonna put back, like, these 2. Even Thoughts is bad, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think Thoughts is actually worse than the other one. Yeah, versus Unearth is good, because they will 100% Unearth if the game goes long, so you're at least trading 1 for 1. And obviously there's ways where different things happen, like your opponent, like you thought sees them, you see a card in their graveyard, same as in hand, then Surgical is a 1 for 1, and you're happy with it. Okay, you have no cards in hand. Wow, you're so close to cast it. Why did you cycle it? Oh yeah, true, they needle the wrong side. I forgot, actually. If they needle the right side, I would have not done this play. I would have just kept on attacking with Tamio. I was not really trying to angle shoot the pithing needle, honestly. I just forgot about it. I just forgot they made it the play. Like, normally, I wouldn't have played Brainstorm. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna use Tamio at this point, because it just killed my Tamio. Like, if I don't... if I don't use Tamio now, I just basically killed it. So I have to do it. I'm actually gonna go Brainstorm here with Tamio. Just because well, my hand is just so full of cards, but they're not very good. They keep on not being great, but at least I can shuffle. F6 attack. Ciampini. Bene, bene, bene. Round 3, on the draw with a clunky hand. If the Senator is forced, it'd be a snap keep. I'll put a Moss to 6, I'm gonna keep. Ready to lose. This is the classic, the good old keep and lose. It really is the keep it loose, because you feel like so bad mulliganing a hand like this. But then you play, you struggle to hit your land drops. When you find your land drops, you're behind because you wasted your early turns finding land drops. You don't even have a force of will. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. In paper, what you do with Pithy Needle is you don't even need to name the card. You just say the backside of that Tamio. If you don't speak the same language, like you're playing as a Japanese player, you can just point at the card. In theory, you can call a judge and get the right name, but that's just wasting time of everyone in the world. Like, people do so many unnecessary judge call all the time. Also, you can use your phone now? You can use your phone now, too. Like, you don't have to call the judge if you can find the thing on your phone. It is, like, better to call the judge than not, but yeah, sometimes people just, I mean, not that, yeah. I see all the time people be like, oh, judge, can I get this Oracle text? Sure, you can just find it on your phone. Land. Oh, wow, I actually found it. Nice. What would I do with this land? Probably just, I think I'm gonna go Swamp Thoughtseize. Maybe they're playing a combo deck and I'm wasting a swamp, but if I get wastelanded, it's annoying. It is a combo deck. Allora, lui ha snack attack, voilà. And then I'm going to play... Tamio in realtà fa cacare. I don't want Tamio in a matchup like this. I'm gonna go Ponder. I want to find Force of Will. These cards are bad. I mean, there's a land, though. Nah, I'm just gonna shuffle. But it has nothing. I want to just find Force of Wills. Yeah, you can use a phone to find a card. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, at least, if the judge wants to say no, people do it, but it's not legal, then okay. But people definitely do it. And it seems quite legal to me, because you're actually just saving tournament time by not calling the judge. Also, like, most tournaments don't have, like, a million judge laying around. They have, like, not that many judge. Go and Scryfall, write the card, and move on. Maybe you just put your phone on the table so both of you and your opponent look at it. Ooh, Kaito, cosa fa? Well, actually, I don't remember, so I'll discover it with you. I'm gonna discard a push and attack with both and play Kaito. I really don't know what this does, so we'll find out. Lock phase, and let's bring this back. Draw. Okay, now what does this do? +1, you get an emblem. 0, surveil 2, then draw a card if for each opponent. Wow. Brocco. Brocco. Thank you. Great. Surveil 2, then draw a card with your opponent. Mamma mia, what the fuck? That's really good. Draw Force of Will. I mean, not we're playing solitary, so and your Planeswalker would be good, but that's really good. It's X proof on your turn. Where is it written? Where is it written? Oh wow! During your turn, as long as Kaito has one or more loyalty counters on him, he's a 3/4 ninja creature and he's X proof. Okay. I didn't use the last ability. What's the last ability? Top target creature, put this stun counter in it. La Madonna! Man, this card does it all. Does this see playing standard as well? By full season? Of course. Of course I go. That Kaito's really good. How much is it? I don't own any copies of this card. Oh, by the way, chat. Yesterday I saw that Screaming Nemesis is 30 euro each. And I remember vividly going 3-0 in a house draft. And I had to first pick what rare did I want to keep for me. And I took the White Overlord over Screaming Nemesis. Because I said, now, whatever, this is just a Plugger Ramgang, 3 mana 3/3 haste, who cares? I'm gonna take this 7 mana mythic instead. Turns out I was wrong. Nobody plays the White Overlord except some Pepega decks that I don't play. Not that I play Mono Red anyway, but it goes in like more decks than the other one. Why is it so expensive? People buy a lot of standard cards now, I guess. It probably also goes in other decks. Man, like if you get that Zero Surveil 2 draw card, that bitch is sick. That's an incredible ability. It's gonna lose this game without having done anything, by the way. Multi 5. It's only a single card on Arena. Yeah, but Arena isn't real. So, you know, it doesn't. I wanna spend money in paper. I wanna be like, I own this piece of paper that Wizard printed in a printer from paper and sells you for 35 euros. I want that feeling. Allora, Forza della Negación, Brazen Borrower, Shieldred Edict. What does this do? Creatures cards in graveyards and libraries can players can cast. This doesn't do anything. Yeah, most of my Sabbath is bad against this matchup, but it doesn't matter. So I push and also shoot the sheriff. That's bad. So actually, I need to bring in 2 cards. Buck Beans. I think in general, Beans is not great right now. Oh, it's too fast for control decks. Consign is playable. You own a piece of paper? I do own many pieces of paper. Yesterday night, you know what I did yesterday night? From 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., I built, or at least like gathered all the standard cards that I was placing around. It took me like, I don't know, at least 10 minutes to find 4 Burst Lightning. I don't know, I could have bought them again, but the feeling of finding Burst Lightning in the middle of a bunch of cards was. This is a card from like, I don't know, 10 years ago that's now again in standard, and I know I owned it, so I had to, it's very fun to own a piece of paper. It's really fun to own a piece of paper. I'll submit what I have. It's a blue card. It can't be that bad. Consigned to memory. Well, the Zend is not good, but my opponent mulligan every hand, so I don't want to mulligan to oblivion like them. Plus, this is my green black deck with so many old cards. Duress, Llanowar Wastes from Apocalypse, Llanowar Elves from First Edition Italian, Blooming Marsh from Kaladesh. Basically, standard is just, I don't know, a remix of old cards, because the new ones are less fun than the old ones, so they just reprint the old ones. Go for the Throat, right? From what's this from? Mirrored and Besieged. What else? You also have Scavenging Booze from M14. You have, that's it. Kaladesh is old. I mean, it's not new. When was Kaladesh? 2017? When did Kaladesh released? I remember PT Kaladesh, Hawaii. I played Jiska Control. Not a good choice for that tournament. My teammates had Murder Vehicles. I played instead Jiska Control. Let's go Brainstonks. What do we shuffle away? Do you think opponent's gonna shuffle their bubble? Probably not. But I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna try to shuffle this. And this is not good. I don't want to shuffle the wastelands. Dai, one land e Shieldred Edict, mi sa che fa cacare. Oh yeah, you were away, Jan, so you were witnessing that PT. Oh, that's why you kept. You have double pair? Sheesh! Chat, qua è un attimo che perdo, eh? I can't lose any time here. It's not great, but it's a hand, lol. It's true. It's exactly how I would describe this hand. It's not great, but it's a hand. I think a show and tell? You don't, you Wasteland? Yeah, I can Wasteland Island. Honestly, that should just reprint strip mine. You can't hide behind your basics. No, they find mountain. I need to find another Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize? Porca boia. I think I lose. I think I lose, chat. Ripperoni. Ripperoni. Oh, attenzione! No, dai! How do you not jam? Bastardo. Ok, ok. That's... What do I have? Thoughtseize. Just Thoughtseize. Dai. Thoughtseize or Grief? Grief? No, Grief. Grief is Bandy Legacy, by the way. I don't think I can go Kaito here. Because if I go Kaito, they do the thing. I need to tap 2 mana for days. Rip Kaito. You cost 3 mana. Imagine paying 3 mana for 1 card. Like, you tap 3 lands and you put 1 card into play. Unbelievable. Like, 3 mana? What's this? Standard? What are we, children? Tap 3 mana to play a card? Ooh! Yeah, okay, I'll play 3 mana, but that's a different story. Like, they'll win the game. I play Kaito, Bane of Nightmares, you know? We're not the same. Don't play another land. Dai, però, pure altra terra c'hai. E che cazzo. E niente, we lose. Dai, ho 3 lands in a row. Vaffanculo. Concede. Pizza rolls wins. Dai, don't concede. Hey. I'm not here wasting my time. Let's go on the play. This was very winnable. Alright, then you're free to join your match and win this very winnable games. And the city sewer. Ooh, that's a land. I think I keep this on top because I can go Orc into Kaito. I need a 3rd land. Why go for the Murktide versus Wasteland? I mean, if I play Wasteland, they simply don't fetch Surveilland. They have a fetch on in play. Pass. I will say, Ruben, in your defense, I forgot that Kaito would have tapped Atraxa for 2 turns. Yeah, maybe that game was winnable. That game maybe was winnable. I completely forgot that this card does that. I thought it was just a Pepega card. Can I go? Back in the days, they used to play Defense Grid. I guess now they play Vexing Bubble instead. It's weird though, since Vexing Bubble turn off your forces as well. But it's cheaper. Bing! Bing! Draw. I want to draw blue card. That's a nice line. I could have wastelanded our second fetch in response to them Kraken days. That's true. That's a very sweet line. I didn't think of. Alright, here I'm attacking. What do I bounce? I think I bounce the orc. Mm-hmm. I just, yeah. No, I think I bounce the army. Yeah, no, the Wasteland Stifle. Sorry, the Wasteland Days would have been a very sweet line. I just didn't see it. Kaito, you need to find me a blue card here. It's not that hard. My deck has plenty of blue cards. Ah, yeah. Oh. Ooh, va bene. I'm gonna leave the ponder on top. Yeah, boy. Thank you for the prime. All right, my opponent. I think it's show off time. They're going off this turn. Oh wow, the One Ring. Man, 4 mana. I guess they play Ancient Tomb in their deck. Mountain. What's that? Mountain Blast. Hmm. Think. Should I force Pitch Borrower? I think so. I think the card is really good. They even put stun counter on creatures. Spell Pierce plus the storm. Spell Pierce. Okay. Ripissimo. Okay. My Kaito has been destroyed. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 5 cards for you. What you do? Nothing. Let's go. Draw Ponder. Play Ponder immediately. Come on, pizza rolls. Let's go. You think it's too early? But you want to blast in modern? Nah. It's not that fun to have the blast in modern. I think it's just really old design, honestly. Just color hosers, only 2, not even all 5. This is just, old cards. Leave them to Legacy and Vintage. Allora. This is the classic Ponder, where you have 1 good cards and 2 bad cards. Where... Porca madonnella. Yeah, boy, you just gifted 100 sub? What? 100? I've, I've never actually had that before, ever. That's a lot. Thank you. Do you do you want me to play any deck for you? Do you have any preferences, any suggestion? No, anything you want. All right, I'll go back to my game, but I'll definitely I'll definitely read your messages. So, yeah, thank you, yeah, boy. I appreciate that. Anyway, here Ponder shuffles. Bumbo, where's the train? Yeah. Yeah. Consent to memory, not great. Thank you. Dodged ads. Yeah, it's very, very generous, for sure. Super generous. I guess the weekly goal has been hit this week. I'll play Lantern on stream. I play Lantern on stream. Do you like it? I mean, it's gonna go up on YouTube like today or tomorrow. Easy a boy, indeed. And I draw a creature. I mean, I know that I just shuffled Frog, but it's just, I think it's too bad to draw a Frog land there. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Ooh, Tommy. I think it went alright. It didn't go great. I could have had Frog last turn. Actually, don't mind consent to memory. Turu turu tu. Turu tu 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 turu tu. Salami superstar. Yeah, actually not in a good shape here. I'm actually not in a good shape here. Well, Tamio can give me 2 cards a turn, which will help. My opponent's not doing anything. That's the classic clunky draw. Who are you? Ah, look at this orc. Orc just makes everyone clunky because you can't play cantrip anymore. Or I guess that one you can play. You think Tamio is insane? Oh, it is insane. How is insane? It's fine. It's fine. Did you shuffle? Hmm. Oh, petal. I could have countered that. Am I supposed to counter petals? Maybe with Days and End I should have. It's very good. And Sign can stifle something weird like a Draxa or Emrakul. I mean, the ability. Should I crack a clue now or wait next turn to crack a clue twice so I can flip Tamio? I think I'll crack it now. I can always draw Thoughtseize. Yeah, playing a sneak attack. This is neck attack. Va bene, double force. Good top deck. Thank you, deck. Danke schön. 2 at a time, though. This is slow. Slow and steady. But once you draw 2 cards per turn, the opponent window is slowly closing. I'm glad I didn't counter the petal. Opponent lava spikes them. Ups 4 mana for a sneak attack that I'm gonna force pitch consign. Okay, let's go. You want vintage of Mango's Workshop? You know, your wish will come true on Monday. We have a vintage tournament with the card market guys. So for 3 weeks in a row, you'll have vintage. Me versus Storolf, then Tommy versus Carl, and then the final. We recorded 2 tournaments, as in like semifinals, finals, of vintage and pauper. And actually, yesterday we thought about that. because you know there's a chance they ban something in Pauper. So you know maybe we should have released the Pauper video first, but Tommy started working on the vintage one and it's too late. So we're gonna have vintage next Monday. Tommy's really working very hard to have a video every Monday. It's been like that since this summer. A video every Monday on Manga's Workshop. And he works alone. It's not like a card market. They have like, I don't know, 15 employees for their channel. Not 15, but 10. Force. Yeah, it's definitely very reasonable that they banned the Sadistic Glee card. Very reasonable. Like if they banned, nobody would be like, no, it's wrong. I mean, it's Pauper players, so they really don't know much. They didn't accept the Monastery's Whisper ban, which is unreasonable. But yeah, Sadistic Glee can definitely even be banned. Hope they don't early because we have the video coming out on January. You got your daughter to sleep? Good night then. Yeah, it was fun games. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll come back. Thank you again, yeah boy, for the million subs. I'll be back in 1 minute. Never been there. Yeah, I've never been there. Been a little bit south there for some arena championship in 2019. Let's go! Round number 4. My opponent starts with a Tamio, which I don't have an answer for. Now, the question is, how good is Tamio? I think it's good, but not too good to force Under Days. Remember, Under Days is a very big thing. Very big thing. I think I'm gonna go Thoughtseize here. If you wasteland me, it's okay. I have 2 more lands. But I just don't want to force Under Days. Ever. Wow, main deck Pyro. Flame of Anor. 2 Brainstorms. It's a good end. I'll take Pyro, because that one kills my frog. Yeah, when people go like, "Oh man, why do you stream in the European morning? You know, you don't get the Americans." I'm like, I get the West Coaster who are awake at 1 a.m. Some Americans, I guess. Some Americans are here. So they want to flip Tamio. I'll let you do that. Also, I don't know. For me personally, streaming in the morning is great because I get to just live my afternoon and evening. I guess it would be the same if you stream on the afternoon. Oh wow, you can actually go minus on Pyroblast now. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Yeah, you can main deck Pyroblast. I wouldn't suggest it though. I think main deck Pyroblast is not right at the moment. But obviously, the opponent's very rewarded for it. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes I go out in the morning and I just the smell of the morning of like I don't know. I guess I live in front of a park, and it smells different than the afternoon. I like it. Right, so they're gonna Pyroblast. If I force, I think it's good to force here. Again, I'm under days now, and they can easily have days because they've drawn like lots of different cards. Tomorrow morning, it's Friday morning, and Pivo will come to bring me a sofa and a mattress. Because I don't know if you guys know, but Pivo has a furniture shop. So, and I'm in the process of moving. So we will do that, and then we will travel together to Four Seasons. Brainstorm, okay. Actually, unironically, love this brainstorm. This is like the best art, and modern frame I think looks better than new old frame on Magical Line. I like this brainstorm. If I wasn't lazy and I would I would change to these. Oh wow, this is going. Oh wow, you do nothing. That's unlucky. Well, pretty unlucky there. It's not finding any removal spells. It's attack Tamio and draw a card because Frog does it all, even draws when your opponent. Sorry, when you hit a planeswalker. Va bene, dai. Let's go. I can also go Murktide. But I think I don't want to. I think I'm happy with the Tamio here. Do I want to play a land? Yeah, I'll Surveil. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. What's that? Bold. Oh, mannaggia. Maybe that's why I shouldn't have played Tamio. Piccini. Flame of Anor can actually kill the frog here. I think I'll force it. Just defending frog at all. Look, how big? That's big. Yeah, I'll force. The two cards. You bounce. Okay. It makes sense that they didn't play around days, because if I had days, I would have pitched it, and no Merc died. So this actually adds up play by my opponent. Okay, survey land. Draw. Ponder. Ok. What do I want to find? Thoughts is probably. Mamma mia, 3 terre, ma che cazzo dici? Look. Merc actually instead of Frog, because if you still have a Noir, which is not given because you resolve the Brainstorm. Yeah, this is just much bigger. You can't flame it. And I played land because of days. Let's make a modern deck, it seems. A modern deck in Legacy. I think I don't say they lost because the game is not over yet, but they definitely are in a bad place because they flip Tamio too early. Like, I don't think you want to flip Tamio with Brainstorm like that on turn 2. But I'm on deck because he doesn't have ring. That's true. That's true. That's true. I forgot about that part. I mean, it's a modern deck that just doesn't win, so it doesn't see play anymore. Like most modern decks that can't afford to play ring. Not every deck can play ring. Yeah, your deck needs to have either mana ramp or life gain. So every deck that doesn't fit those two requirements is just completely pushed out of modern right now. Or you're a combo deck that doesn't care about ring, but that's not fun. That's not fun either. You do have the flame. I was hoping you didn't have it, but you do have it. No Pyroblast. Then you already played one. Twice. You played it twice. Wow, Mystic Sanctuary. This is a card that's banned in Modern, by the way. I want to say it doesn't see any play in Legacy, but I guess my opponent does play it. Thoughtseize. Okay. So you put on top Ponder. It means that your end probably sucks. Te a caso. Che carte sono? Alright, child. Let's think about this. Why should I not go face with my Merc? The reason is that then you get to borrow chump, so I'm just gonna attack Tamiya instead. I can see myself losing this game. If I don't do that, my opponent just goes like -3. They can flame snap bolt. They don't have bolt. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I have lots of looks. Na 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 na. Right. The 100 sub streak has finished. Thank you, yeah boy. Alright, my opponent drew the Ponder that I put on top with Sanctuary. Not even a powerful play, honestly. I mean, it's fine. It's better than a random card, but it's not like you put on top Terminus. Probably another card that could be unbanned, honestly. One of the many. There's probably 10 or 20 that can be unbanned in Modern. Mystic Sanctuary seems to be one of those. What's that now? Snap Ponder? It's funny how they have like infinite card advantage, but have a 7/7 flyer. Are you playing your own Merc? But it's not that big. How big is that? 4/4. Oh, I guess you have Bolt? No, I know your hand. It's Snap Old Breacher. Push. Well, push. Not now, but maybe next turn can go on Borrower. I think they can start a ban list over. Well, that could, but that'd be a lot. But yeah, they could do that. I mean, Modern, obviously, a much different format than that when they started the ban list in 2011. It would be very cool. It would be definitely a breath of fresh air if they just like unban a lot of shit. And then it just ban over, you know what I mean? Just ban over again. And here, unfortunately, I lose because there goes not bolt. Va bene. I don't really know how this game went like this. I guess we lost. 2 card advantage. Similar to the first round opponent, they just had a million removal spells and we lost. Keep. Force negation is not amazing. I can see art casting for some negation. Like they top 3 for Flimmonor, you top 3 for force negation, and it's a 1-for-1. I think I like to go island swamp here. I go back to back frog. Hmm. Do I want to go push or do I want to go frog? I think I'll go. In order to go push, I shuffle the push on top. I think it's okay. I think I'll go push. Next turn I can go frog top land or even frog wasteland. Mana inefficient because I didn't take Underground Sea turn 1. Probably a mistake. Because I could have gone push plus sewers this turn. And have 3 mana next turn to do Frog Wasteland. Well, it seems to be mana screwed. Because otherwise you don't really main phase. I mean, it's not necessarily. Because if you have Fetchland, this main phase Brainstorm around Orc. Oh, someone asked me to alter Brainstorm, canceling instant and writing sorcery. I'd forget it. That I found funny. I'm gonna go Hearse here. The reason why I go Hearse is they can have Snapcaster Mage. Buongiorno, Cobarone. And I don't want them to Snapcaster Mage Brainstorm your response. I played 2 Snapcaster Mage early game. Sorry, there should be 2 Snapcaster Mage. Mountain, wow. What's that? Oh, I thought it was a lightning bolt. I was like, what's going on? MTGO Rush. Thank you, thank you. Licensor is a card I don't like in Modern, but maybe Legacy it's better. You shuffle with Ponder. Wow. Wonder what were you looking for? Yeah, I'll play this frog, but I think I want to hold the wasteland in the end. You don't have to make every land drop. There's not a rule. Okay, given that both of these cards can't be snapcastered at instant speed, I'm gonna just pass and do this later. Now they have that one, so might as well just tap now because they can't go Snapcaster. I mean, they could, but they can do it at any time. They also have Hull Breacher, so let's think about that. Lemonor, Hull Breacher, lots of 3-drops. Wasteland not good at all here against my opponent deck. Did I side out some of them? One only. I guess unlucky to draw 2 more. Pick up the Wasteland. Destroy target artifact. Borrower unfortunately only bounces the opponent's stuff. Yeah, you have successfully shattered my card. Let's do this. I'll leave up 2 in case they have like double days. A lot of threats this game. I probably just killed them all. I guess I've drawn like 0. Yeah, people who defend cards that are 20 years old and hasn't seen playing in 20 years. or maybe 10 years. I feel like it's also weird. How do you defend the ban of Umezawa's Jit? Like, who cares? Opponent taps 2 to play a do nothing thing, and then taps 2 to equip it. You have to have nothing in the meanwhile? Like, the card is so old. I get old even by mentioning Umezawa's Jit. It's not even good in Cube. Is it good in Cube? I don't play Cube that often, but probably fine at best. Chat, I don't want to play this game anymore. Opponent just outgrinded me. My hand's awful. You just draw cards. Congrats. I think I lost 2 matches in the same way. Blue-white control, blue-red control. Opponent just played kill spell. Killed my spells, and then drew extra cards. Yeah, the modern balance is just a bunch of super mega old cards that aren't even, like, design mistake. Like, Legacy has a bunch of design mistake that are actually like, I don't know, Demonic Consultation, the Empiric Tutor, Mystical Tutor, then they're old, but they just, better not have them around. Modern has just a bunch of old cards. Like, sure, there's some design mistake. Like, Oko and Once Upon a Time, and, since there's Divine in top, okay, but, like, most of the other cards are just old cards. They don't really stand the test of time, I think. And this is, again, my opinion. I've drawn the Kaito. Kaito's strong. I went to Papargetta. Yes, we top 4'd on Friday, the team event. And then I started 4-0, the main event, but went 4-3 and missed day 2. So on Sunday morning, I drove back home. Speaking of Summer Bloom, me and Carl made a video on YouTube. Well, it'll come in the next days. It's probably good. And we play Nobelis Modern. I play Dradzi aggro. He plays Claude Post, and he has Summer Bloom in his deck. Posted the decks on my socials, Instagram and Twitter. I play Jund Control, Jund Gardens. I thought my opponent was playing Oopso spells. Nice draw. Man, Brainstorm is like Ancestor Recall here. Ancestor Recall, ladies and gentlemen. What a card. What a card. Thoughtseize must be nice. You just imagine this hand last turn had 2 Fatal Push. Then I drew a magical card, and now it's the best cards in the game. Allora, we are playing against, once again, a Show and Tell deck. So, I'm probably taking the card named after the deck. Follow it up with a Frogo. I don't understand why there's 2 Show and Tell in this league. Did the deck do well at the American Eternal Weekend? It seems kind of an old combo strategies compared to the Reanimator combo strategies. I guess the One Ring is nice there, but I don't know, cost 4. 4 is so much in Legacy. It did well at Eternal Weekend? Wow. 2 top 8s of Show and Tell? No way. Unbelievable. I guess I'll lose. Did you just brainstorm into... Oh no, okay. This hand could be shuffled because they brainstorm shuffled. Man, I did not expect to show and tell to do well. Is it good against the artifact deck? The Mystic Forge deck? Probably. Certainly good against my green black deck. But definitely a very diverse league today. I mean, combo and mid range. Fun league. Wow, another petal. You have 3 cards in your hand. Why do you have so many petals? I play after this Popper Fairies? No. I'll take a break to Popper. There's a Popper Videos on Mango's Workshop. I'll probably play Popper League in 2 weeks from now. Now I need to focus on Eternal formats because of the Eternal weekend. Alright, let's think about it. Do I want to play Murktide or not? Is there a world where I need all the dazes? Probably not. I'll just play this. Play this, shorten the clock. Pass. I want to pick up the sewers with daze. I'll probably just daze only to play daze. Oh, I could have dazed this now. Maybe. The opponent plays the One Ring. Should I act against it? I think so. They could have some of these 3 cards in their hand. Actually, I want to... Why not we play the Wasteland as a land? I can discard it to Frog. I can actually kill my opponent soon here. You're wrong. Okay. Like, my opponent is not that far from being dead. Okay, apparently the notion about show and tell being 2 copies in the top 8 is not correct to the people who listen. I think on Magical Line there's an overabundance of frog decks compared to reality. Three Forge, 2 Nadu, 1 Death and Taxes, 1 Painter, 1 Blue. 1 Death and Taxes? Wow. Surprised. So my opponent is deep in the tank now. They could technically play around, I don't know, nothing, and go Intuition your response. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah. Go for triple 4s, and then just force pitch. Yeah. That's fine, I think. So they pitch Cunning Wish. So they have nothing in hand, 0 cards, and they resolve the ring. I'll happily Wasteland. Pass. Now you go to 11. How much damage do I have here? This one can grow 3, so it's 8 plus 4. I think I have lethal next turn if the opponent doesn't kill me now. It's also very unlikely that they kill me. I mean, they have 4 cards, but they need to be, like, exactly the cards. It's not that likely. I'm honestly happy I played Murktide. I'm happy about the whole game here. Yeah, I'm going for the kill now. No double thoughts. This card. Give fly. How much damage is this? 7, 9. This is lethal, so I'm not gonna move. 7, 2, 9. They have the ring in play. That's exactly enough to kill my opponent. I could leave discard everything, but I don't think I need it. It's very easy to find the deck list that are MTG Melee. MTG Melee actually very good to browse. You go on, sorry opponent if I slow play, but you go MTG Melee on Google. You go MTG deck list. Then you can hit Legacy, and you can find the big tournament, or whatever other format, and you can find the big tournament immediately, and you can browse through all the deck list with no delays, with no semifinals. Sorry, round 11. No, aspetta. Wait, was sorry. I stinks. I this is how I was finding them earlier. I don't know why they disappeared. Anyway, 9 damage. This is lethal. They used to be all there. And I need to click semifinals. There it is. I don't know why I had to click semifinals. But yeah, this way you can find all the top 8. So Mystic Forge, Banada, the whole tournament. It was 1,200 people. So really nice. Okay, also Bowmaster, sure. I guess my opponent is gonna 3 Forge, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a deck people were not prepared. I'm sure, they would be prepared for the other Eternal Weekend, the one in Europe. Like I'm already like moving the oof from the sideboard to the main deck because I used to have a oof in the sideboard before and not in the main, but definitely moving in the main now. One is a 1. They have the ring. Oh wow, they stifle the ring. Sure. Once they tap the ring, I'll play Orc. This way I can't respond by tapping the ring. So always kill the opponent in response to something. If you have if they're a 3 and you have Lightning Bolt, don't just sorcery speed Lightning Bolt. Wait for them to do something that can change things and then bolt. I'm gonna wrote something in the chat and I conceded. Okay. Alright. Let's bring in some cards. Taking out all the pushes. Taking out the Shoot a Sheriff. Taking out at least 1 Wasteland. Does this do anything? Creature cards in graveyard and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can cast spells from graveyard libraries. I don't think so. I also have to reread it because it's actually not that intuitive. What do I take here? What do I take out here? I guess this. Sorry, bring in here. I don't need to take out much. Should I want to? I think I want to take out another Wasteland. Wasteland's really bad. Not that Shoulder Edict is better. Maybe I should just take out Shoulder Edict. You see Death and Taxes by AJ Franklin. 4 ma che cazzo dici? You're playing a giant broadside bombardoni? That's super cool. That's a completely different... Wow, 2 preform aware. This is not on Magical Line, by the way, this card. Chainsaw? Just yesterday, I was sorting the cards and I put this in the junk. And I put this in my bowl and it top 8 at the Legacy Eternal Weekend. Dio caro, AJ Franklin, you must be a beast at this card game. To top 8 to the deck like this. Congrats. Well, from where? He's on MTGO? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Heard that Nadu Elves top hated. Sorry, came second place. That's super cool. Nadu Elves. Yeah, Court of Colin. Wow. I played against this deck with my black deck. Whenever I play Legacy, I just want to play more and more Legacy. It's just that on YouTube it doesn't do too well, so I end up just playing more Modern. But Modern, maybe I can just try and be like, a week of Legacy, and let's see what happens. I can't do that. Like, I don't really want to play pre-ban. I don't really want to play pre-ban Modern anyway next week. Maybe we can do that. How many? No, are you stifling me? Sheesh. How many viewers we got? Average viewers. Less than usual. Less than usual, but it's okay. Maybe I can do that. Is Kaito playable in Legacy? If you go back and watch this video, you'll see that Kaito was good when it came into play. If you're watching this video on YouTube, let me know what you think. If you would, watch a week of Legacy instead of the classic, mostly modern type of content. And even the people in chat, of course. Can I get a land? Thank you. Okay, my opponent has mana in the form of Carpet of Flowers, but not even that much. A couple of forces. Omniscience. I think I like to take Force of Will. Yeah, we could do that next week. We can do Legacy. No, you drew Brainstorm? E vabbè, però così non vale. Judge, my opponent drew Brainstorm. Just play Edge Maze. I want a Wasteland. My Wasteland is heavy in my hand. I want to play it. Thank you. Thank you, Gorm. I appreciate that. Allora. Wastelanding isn't even that good, to be honest with you. So it's Thoughtsys, though. Alright, you know what? I'll play Tamio and just Wasteland go, but I don't think I'm winning this game. Wow. Force Pitch, Tamio. Ma pensa te. I'm not gonna crack Wasteland. You have mana already. I don't think you need it that much. I mean, if you go land ring, sorry, if you go ring or whatever, I could have Wastelanded, but. New cards are definitely impacting Legacy. Legacy isn't this, old magical place where you don't get to see new cards. You set to see new cards all the time. In Magic is just like that. If you don't follow it that much, you're definitely behind. It is what it is now. It's definitely a difficult hobby. I'm sure there's worse though. You only have 3 underground sea? Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about that. Maybe just 2 undercity sewers so that you still have sources. But if you play basics, you'll be fine. Alright, I don't have any plays. I could go Thoughtseize, but it's so likely I'm putting as a landing end. But I think it's still better than just do what Power here. Might as well just Thoughtseize. Sure. You can get Veil of Summer. That'd be strong. That'd be a very strong play. What did you get? Surgical Extraction. Yeah, maybe you just side in Veil of Summer. All right. Well, I guess now we're in a good shape. My opponent just does nothing. Wow, they got Polluted Delta. That's funny. Yeah, don't Wasteland. Don't be one of those, oh, I have Wasteland, I have to use it. Remember, cards are not heavy. You can keep them in hand, you can keep them in play. Surgical Thoughts is from the stock. I remember as a kid, we used to use Orim's Chant like that. I play Orim's Chant. Sorry, I play whatever, a spell. You go Orim's Chant in response, and my spell would be countered. That's how we were playing Orim's Chant. In fact, one of the best decks, because when I started, it was during Mirrodin, and they just made Azurkram Scepter, and that was just the best. Because you do Azurkram Scepter Orim's Chant, which you do now in Modern, by the way. It's a combo right now in Modern. Can I get a land? Almost. Could be anything. Even a land. Okay. Let go. And by the way, this is why you diversify fetch lands. I mean, you can't diversify Polluted Delta because you have Island and Swamps, but, you know, the other ones you can. Well, my deck does a Brainstorm. Do I want to drop Brainstorm? I mean, Brainstorm is a great card, don't get me wrong, but I think here I just want to only find forces. More and more forces. That's what I want to find. Actually, I'm going to Graveyard Psychic Frog. It's weird, but I just want to find Force of Wheels. Anything else? Days? Days is bad. But anything else is... I don't want. Another card as a kid we used to play in a broken way was this one. Panglachal Wurm. Remember a friend of mine had like Evolving Wilds and he would just put it into play on turn 1. Because while you're searching your library, you may cast it from your library. You don't have to tap 7. You just put it into play. He had 1, so it was beatable. But I remember there was definitely... That was an afternoon of danger. He was winning every game, and then we discovered a rule. Sorry, Luca, what are you saying? Ooh, I drew Force. That's what I wanted to draw. Keep on going Frogs. This is just great. I'll hold up land just in case they play Days. I don't think I care about new Spell Bomb. No, no, Luca. Don't. No. That's not possible. Yeah, yeah. Not only that. Uh, opponent says have a nice day. GG, Psychotog. There was another one was the... Oh, they say GG and then they play show and tell. Weird. Buongiorno, Bino. Ah, Veil of Summer. Well, you see GG and then you play show and tell Veil of Summer? What do you mean you concede? What if I don't have another force? Did you know my hand, opponent? Alright. I'll finish it here. Then no cards in end. Well, they draw with Veil of Summer. They could be a Atraxa. Wait. Thank you so much for watching. It was fun for me. I enjoyed this video. It actually made me want to play more Legacy. Oh, they knew my hand through Surgical? Well, I drew the forces much later. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And again, let me know if you liked this legacy video.